they talking about?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hello.
children of
Hello.
all ages, game cats of every color and shape.
Yeah.
I like that album, Color and the Shape by Foo Fighters. It's a good one. This is PSVR GAMESCAST Live, where we film every Tuesday afternoon at midnight, bring it live wherever the fuck you are, all over the world.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm Brian. That's
All over the world.
Jeremy. This is Des.
Hello.
We're gonna be your host for the next 180 minutes. That's not true at all. That's way
No.
too long. That's 3 hours.
3 hours. It's
Yeah.
probably could happen, but
Cut that in half. Like 90 minutes sounds much better.
yeah.
Y'all watch us for 90 minutes?
Not everybody. People stop in and they go, why aren't they talking about video games?
Yeah.
And then they leave.
This
Isn't
your
the channel I
subscriber count
subscribed
go up,
to last
and then
week?
this video hits and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been an
Drop a
awesome
few.
week for new subscribers. So anybody
No
who just
shit.
joined the channel this week, thank you so much for checking out this
Yes,
show.
welcome.
We will warn you ahead of time. It takes us quite a while to talk about games. We talk about everything
Yeah.
under the sun, but with a focus on PlayStation VR.
It's in there somewhere.
I mean, it does. It says on the bottom of the screen, PSVR GamesCast.
we are
Live.
large. We contain volumes.
Yes.
A little housekeeping while we get the shows up and running. The mics levels are all over the place. So if you guys have any issues with the sound, please let us know.
Yes.
Also, head on over to on your PlayStation 4. Some people still don't understand
Yeah.
that there are communities on the PlayStation 4 itself.
Yeah.
So on your PlayStation 4 home screen, go up and go check out the community tab and search for PSVR without Parole GameCats. GameCats all one word, and join us over there.
Well, to be fair, Sony doesn't exactly make it easy to, find and or use the community. So we appreciate those of you who do.
Yeah, if you love using the community, the PlayStation 4 itself is not the best place to use it. There's a community app you can download for iOS and Android, and it is
So
much easier, but still not terribly good.
Still, they took one app and divided it into 3 different ones.
Right, you got your messages, the
Yeah.
community, and just the general store. and
Opens
stuff.
up. You send a message. It opens up the other app, and it's fucking.
I still see someone at Sony's like, communities, those are a thing, huh? Make one. All right.
The intern got that job.
Yeah, really.
We'll make you a tab.
Yeah.
Here's
Right.
your tab.
Yeah.
But if you head on over there, we got basically the coolest group of game cats ever. If you don't know what a game cat is by now, it's the fluffiest of the fluffy, the loyalist viewers of this channel.
I got the timing and my hand went the wrong way.
One of these days, we're all going to smack each other in the face on accident. And if you ever hear a siren, just again for new viewers, we live in the middle of the ghetto. We film in the middle of the ghetto, and so you hear sirens all the time. And then if you hear a siren, we play rock, paper, scissors, slap, and it's obnoxious, but people
Gabba Gabba, we adore you, one of us.
What is that from?
Originally from the movie Freaks by Todd Browning, I think, but then the Ramones used it as an intro to one of their songs.
I was listening to the Ramones yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was listening to, I think, just like
Away,
the greatest hits or something,
Yeah.
whatever, which, I mean, they're all greatest hits. And for some reason, it reminded me, like, I was going to go back and watch that episode of My So-Called Life where Jordan Catalano had to get up and sing, and he was, like, all nervous and stuff. And he had to sing 24 hours to go. And
My
he was, like,
So-Called
really
Life.
nervous.
I barely remember.
Come on, My So-Called Life?
Oh, I know the show. I just don't. I could never even name. That was Corky, right?
That's
No,
30-something.
That's Life Goes On.
Fuck,
Life
what
Go
was
On.
30-something?
30-something was Timothy Busfield.
And this is what you're in for.
Oh, 30-something. Oh, my God. Yeah, no. I
that
think
Life
was-
Goes On, right, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't watch 30-something or Life Goes On. I think they were on at the same time, which is why I'm confused.
Jeremy, the stream chat is not connected.
Stream chat is not connected?
What?
Oh, hold on a second. Let me see if I can do anything about that.
So we can see you. Well, we saw that.
Does my responses not go through? Is that what that means?
Give me a second. Let's find out what's going on here.
So with that, actually, that's one thing. I wish I would have seen like the Ramones when they first hit.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like these weird-looking guys come out in white T-shirts, black leather jacket, and then just do 15 songs in like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And from
It's like West Coast hardcore now. Well, back in the 90s.
they just no breaks between songs, just ba 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 ba. Oh, man, that must have been so freaking mind-blowing.
All right, so the chat's working totally fine. Make sure you just
Yeah, maybe it's Coco. Coco, is yours not working?
no, here everything's fine. Just basically do
Everything's fine.
what we have to do all the time, and just hit F5 or refresh your screen. It'll reconnect. Everything's great. It's not updating on the video. Well, then pop out the chat, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. We're doing the best we can. This chat stream on the video is not connected. That's a YouTube problem. That's not something we have any control over whatsoever.
Yeah.
So very, very.
I was going to respond to
Oh, guys! On the video, they're saying on the video
Yeah.
that's. Oh man, fuck the video. I don't know what to tell you. That's also not something I really have control over. Give me a second. Let me see if I have control over that.
The right hand of the screen says chat disconnected and is not appearing on the video.
We had so much. We actually prepared for the live show today.
I know, we
did.
actually had some
Right?
time.
4 minutes.
We had 4 minutes to prepare, and somehow we still screwed it up.
4 minutes. God damn it.
4 goddamn minutes.
We all stopped talking. No.
Jeremy,
That's the show.
what did you do this week? Jeremy,
What did I do?
yeah, did you not? You didn't. You said you didn't play any Red Dead.
I didn't play Red
Then
Dead.
what in God's name were you doing?
Well, Thanksgiving happened, and movies, some VR shit, a bunch of stuff. But I guess I'll kill some time by saying I
Thank
went
you.
and saw
That was the goal.
Fantastic Beasts,
And
or
where to
the
find
Crimes of Grindelwald.
Grindelwald. Yep.
And I don't know, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it definitely seems like, I'm sure people know by now, the internet's all ablaze with the whole end portion of the movie, and I won't give away anything, but I don't know how it's going to work out. I can't say right now that I'm upset because it's like they're changing shit, but I mean, they are, maybe, I don't know. I hate when people write something, and then when there's something going on current, they reflect back and like, oh, well, actually, that person was this, or that person I wrote in mind like that, and I don't know. It just, now they seem like they're taking what was happening and then utilizing it in this movie to prove, basically, when J.K. Rowling went back and said, oh, Dumbledore was gay. I wrote him as gay. Now, I could give two shits, gay or not, doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm saying the issue is more when they go back and say, oh, that character was that, when there's not enough homosexuality or gay characters or, prominent figures in these shows, and he was. But now it seems like with this new franchise, they're honing in a little bit more on that, know? And not that that's an issue, and that's not what the big reveal is. I'm just disappointed that it seems like this is really changing the whole good old Harry Potter that I know of that takes place later on in life, because this takes place in like the 20s.
I heard the best comments on Twitter, and I wish I could remember who said it, but it's like it's actually kind of satisfying to look back and see the generation that grew up with the Harry Potter movies have their own prequel moment.
Yeah.
This is like exactly what happened to us with the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, see?
Yeah.
It was a big deal.
Yep, it is.
Right on.
Yeah. The creator is taking the thing you loved and changed it the way they wanted to, and it's not what you want anymore.
All right, the chat's working again, so everyone can fucking relax now. Everything's fine. The world hasn't blown up. We're still here. I'm sorry about that, buddy.
Dr. Shrivira, I saw your comment on there. You asked the same question that we actually covered for Viewer Takeover, so
Stay
spoilers.
tuned tomorrow.
Stay tuned tomorrow. Aha.
Doctor... I've been saying Dr. Shriva. That's not right at all.
Shrivira?
Shrivira.
Shrivira.
No. So I've been mispronouncing your name for the better part of a year, sir.
I wonder if he's really a doctor.
I think he is.
Or is he a
It's
vet?
really Shrivira.
Maybe he's a Shivira. I don't know.
Maybe
All right.
he's a she. Do we have a gender?
We don't. That is very, very fucking sexist of us to assume that because he or she is a doctor. This is an old...
I can't operate on this boy. He's my son.
That's the one. You can read my mind. It's craziness. All right, guys. So let's talk a little bit about video games.
Video games.
For stuff.
Which is also
for
weird.
time.
Like, why couldn't you operate on your son? I mean, it's like, I'm the best here at doing this. I'm going to make sure I do it right.
Yeah, the riddle doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So the last week,
this week, tonight.
last week on the PlayStation Store, last week for PlayStation VR games. We got a bunch of interesting games, I guess we'll call them. Let's talk about this one first. This is my favorite game of all time. This game is called Boxing Apocalypse, and I have now dubbed this game the worst PlayStation VR game on the PlayStation Store. It is $20, and it is actually worse than this trailer makes it out to be.
Oh,
That's impressive.
Yeah, this like that.
Wait,
that was this one.
you know what that looks exactly like? There's an episode of Voyager where
I wonder if
like,
I've seen
the
this.
holodeck.
the Rock shows up. No, it's not the holodeck.
Dwayne
the Rock
Johnson
Really?
shows up.
Why
And
would I
they
not remember this?
kidnap Seven of Nine to force her to fight in this, pit. It looks exactly like that.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments back me up. That pit looks exactly like the Voyager thing.
I'll tell you what it also looks like. It looks like a
Shit.
big steaming pile of bullshit, because this is I've never been so disappointed with a game in my life. I can't believe I'm even telling you guys this.
Yeah.
I tried to get it refunded.
Oh, for real, Brian?
I've never in my entire life. I talked to this customer service guy.
Yeah.
Through the online chat thing, and I was like, guys, I'm like, I review PlayStation VR games for a living. Nothing is wrong with my setup. This game is broken on a fundamental level.
Yeah.
It's just awful. Calling it boxing is a shame, because it's just not at all. That's not what we're doing here.
I want to fucking punch it, PlayStation.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, we looked at it, we want to help you out, but they said, since you downloaded it and started it, we can't refund it. And I was like, so you're telling me that, why are we even having this conversation? And we literally had a 20-minute conversation, and that's how it ended up. I was like, so you're telling me that once I start a game, I can no longer get it refunded. I'm like, how am I supposed to find out that it's broken?
Right.
If I don't download it.
Oh shit.
And then he goes, well, have you tried deleting it and reinstalling it?
What?
I was like, buddy,
Bill, do you play games, sir?
There has been no patch.
Well, madam.
Yeah, right.
Right? I'm like, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. The games, I'm like, can you just do me a favor and maybe take it off the store to save other people? Like, you don't have to give me my money back.
Yeah, just
but save other people from. I'm like, because otherwise I'll have to review it.
Yeah.
And I'll have to be like, this is the worst fucking piece of shit I've ever played. Yeah. And apologies to whoever made it.
Yeah.
That we're talking about something you spent a lot of time and effort on. But this is fucking garbage. And anybody who's watching, I don't want you wasting a single penny on this game. Absolute garbage.
Yeah.
It is the worst PlayStation VR game and possibly the worst PS4 game I've ever played.
Wow. Some people are just bad at their jobs.
Maybe.
Well, even at that, I mean, it's one thing to say, okay, this is a bad game, you did a bad job. But it's more like,
hey, Madman, wow.
We want to see things better. That's what we're here as.
Madman's got you back.
Oh, Madman, 20
he just
quid?
refunded you.
Madman, thank you so much. We love and appreciate you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That's phenomenal. Thank you. I guess I can eat again.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like we don't want to bag too much on people, because like they are working hard, but work harder.
Yeah. and seriously, like, we talked to
put a beta out there.
Who was that made Pirate Flight, Frozen Gun Games, right?
Yeah.
A development team of one.
Yeah.
Right. When his game came out, Pirate Flight, it was. You guys got to do rock paper scissors slap. I can't do this right now. I'm pissed.
Oh, god damn it!
Wow,
right off
first
the
try.
bat, yeah.
Right on. The first so Pirate Flight came out, and it was just too goddamn expensive, right? It's like, and I get it, like he and I had a conversation about why it was so expensive, and he told me how much it costs to make games.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, but it's Pirate Flight, dude. I was like, for $5 you could sell like 100,000 copies.
Yeah.
But at $15, whatever it was, I was like, you're gonna sell 10 copies.
Yeah.
So even Boxing Apocalypse, even if it was playable or interesting, I'd still be like, dude, you can't charge $20 for this.
Yeah.
Right? You did $20. Think about the other games we've gotten for $20.
Yeah. Really?
So many amazing. To the Top doesn't cost $20.
Yeah.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
How much does it cost? $20?
Was it $14.99?
I think
it was on sale recently.
Oh, okay. So for $20, you could get To the Top, one of the best games.
Bloody Bobby's in for his 5 minutes.
What's that?
It's Bloody Bobby's here for his 5 minutes.
Oh, he stops in for 5 minutes a week. Thank you so much. We got to make it interesting. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about another game then that came out last week.
Let's get a
game
game
for
that's better, which would be hard to not be.
I mean, okay, well then
anything.
My
Little Pony.
I was going to save this till the end, but let's just get right to it since Bobby's here.
Okay.
All right, this is possibly one of the best PlayStation VR games there is.
This is what I was going to say. Like, I have respect for anyone who put up a game this week to go up against this.
This week.
Yeah. This is Beat Saber, man. I spent this morning, probably the hour before I came here, just trying to put numbers up on the board.
Yeah.
And Joe Monahan, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got rhythm in his soul, man.
Yeah.
Joe Monahan.
Yeah, you know what? My favorite part of Beat Saber isn't the game. The game is fantastic. I'm having a great time with it.
Yeah.
Every time I have I'm like, I don't have enough time to jump into Firewall for a couple hours. I have like 20 minutes to play a game just to chill for a second.
Yeah.
Ain't no chilling. It's fucking sweaty chilling.
I played Angel Voices for the first time today.
Yeah.
That's a long damn song.
Yeah,
I'm like
so
going along
long.
like this is, and there's only two. There's hard or expert.
I would
there's other options.
The Beat Saber even convinced me.
Yeah.
When I was going to play a VR game, I wish I had Beat Saber.
Yeah.
And I wanted to play it. I was like, But I mean, the holidays and whatnot coming up, I was like, I can't. So I played
You
stuff
save a
I
few
haven't
bucks,
played.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it'll go on sale because it is a fucking fun game. Way more fun than I thought. And I've been thinking about it. And I never thought about it prior to playing it.
Dr. Trevere
Yeah.
is an anesthesiologist.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's awesome. We have like people who know what they're talking about.
Right.
That's crazy.
We'll have to call upon
He
them.
loves Beat Saber.
Did he say he's a he?
He did.
Oh, good.
Anesthesiologist guy, and he probably pronounces the word better.
Probably.
There's a lot of tough syllables in there for Des.
There it is. Up there it goes.
But yeah, it's just crazy good. If you're skeptical, like you can tell in the comments, like I don't see why this is such a big game because you haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Leading up to the game, obviously I was excited for everyone who was excited for it. But moreover, I was like, is this going to be the next firewall for me where I'm like not terribly excited, but I'm going to play it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's going to change my mind. And it absolutely did. The second I got into Beat Saber and I picked up the move controllers and I went boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. I'm like, it's just like I don't need.
We already did one.
I
don't want to get slapped again.
I didn't need the blocks coming at me. I was like, just give me some dude to fuck up. Like,
Wait.
I just want to hit somebody, something with these lightsabers because they feel amazing in VR.
Yeah.
And that's and I do think it single-handedly revived the music rhythm genre.
Oh yeah. No, it's going to change everything. And I, like I said, if they had a bundle. Like, if they could have timed it where a bundle came out for this. I mean, we got 2 great bundles that are out right now.
Yeah.
But if there's a Beat Saber bundle, holy crap.
Yeah.
License to print money.
I was talking to John Riggs from Rigged Gamings.
Okay, yeah.
And we were talking about the DLC.
Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Hello.
And we were talking about DLC, and I was like, dude, you know what? I was like, we're talking about, there's no custom, sound, no custom tracks like there is on the PC version, which, by the way, let's make sure everyone's on the same page here. The PC version, which is $10 cheaper, is still in early access and doesn't have all the PlayStation VR features.
Right.
You know full well when that game comes out of early access, it's going to be $30 instead of $20,
Yep.
and then it'll finally have all the features that PlayStation VR has with the 5 extra songs.
Yeah.
The mod community is not supported by Beat Games. It's just a mod community,
Right?
Where they're basically, and I'm not going to get into the whole conversation about what's right and what's wrong. But when people are like, oh, this PSVR version doesn't have the custom soundtrack or custom songs like the PC version. No, the PC version doesn't have custom sound. Why do I keep saying soundtrack? It's the mod community that did that, right? So compare apples to apples, right?
And just we want to point out, like, Brian and I are people who have made at least some of our careers as performance artists. When you make a custom song like that, the artist who wrote that song is not getting paid.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I don't want to shame anyone here, and I'm not taking the Napster thing. Like, I'm talking about when but I know a lot of indie artists who are going to get their music taken for this. It's just going to happen. And they're not going to see that even, 10 cents a play or whatever licensing deal they get.
Right.
So it's
So John Riggs and I were talking, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. $10 per DLC pack, 10 songs per pack. That's $1 a song.
Yeah.
Right.
To basically double the size of Beat Saber and then triple whatever, just keep adding songs to it. I'm like, I want to support not only Beat Saber, or Beat Games, but I also want to support PSVR. I want to support all these artists that they're going to be. They're talking about not even being like mainstream artists. They're talking about like indie stuff. They're talking about K-pop. Talking about all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah.
So there's going to be. I think John was saying he spent like hundreds of dollars on Rock Band DLC and was excited to do it.
People did that back in the day. Yeah.
That's me for Beat Saber. I'm excited to just fucking dump tons of money into this game and just have like a collection of 100 songs, 200 songs, and be like, what am I going to play today? Right? What song am I going to master today?
And Solovision keeps telling me, buy it, give them what they deserve. It's not a question that they don't deserve it. It's just a question that, kids, single dad, that stuff. That's why they're not getting my money. If I had extra money, believe me, I'd buy it all, and I would love to support them.
Yeah.
Eventually, I will when I can make sure that my kids are all right first.
I think once the holidays are out of the way.
Yeah, once that's out of the way, that's different. So I'd love to support them.
Jace has a point here. They don't give players an alternative. If they sold more songs, PC gamers would pay up. But that's now when you're starting to get lawyers involved, and they have to make the deals and all that. So we are simplifying this issue hugely. I totally recognize that. But right now, it's awesome. Play it.
I'm curious to see what happens when the DLC packs come to PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, are they going to buy them? Or are they like, I can get them for free over here, I can pay for them over here. I'm very curious to see what happens.
I hope they buy them.
The defense all the time is, well, if they gave us an option to buy them, we would.
Yeah.
We're going to find out real fast.
Yeah,
That's true.
really.
All right, but let's get off our fucking high horse here and talk about something a little bit different. This also, did this really come out last week? Jesus, I'm so far behind on things. This is Squishies.
Squishies.
Did this really come out last week, or do I have my?
Yes, because I played it.
Yeah.
Last week.
You played
remember?
it last week? Oh, because it came
Yeah.
out right. I was like, this in Beat Saber.
Yeah.
I was like, this.
Yeah.
Which one do you
It was
want?
an overlooked gem right here.
Right.
Squishies.
So here's the thing about Squishies, and there's a reason there's no Squishies review on the channel yet, is because apparently the bread and butter of this game, the meat and potatoes, the what's the thing in the South called meat and three?
What?
Meat and 3 veg?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I don't
have
know.
no idea.
I used to hear it
I
all the
don't
time.
think they eat veg in the South, do they?
I don't know. It's like side
Okra?
dishes. It's like you get a meat and then 3
Okra's
side dishes.
nasty.
Like meat and 3 or meat and 2, meat and 5. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, the point is, and if somebody in the comments can back me up so these guys don't think I'm fucking crazy. The meat and potatoes is to create your own levels, and what you have to do is you have to play through the game to unlock all the little custom things.
Oh, you got to get through that shit, huh?
So that you can unlock all these pieces to create your level with. And then you can upload, like they said, with a push of a button, you can upload your level and share it with the whole community. And apparently, that guy is Will VR, my current obsession in life.
Yeah.
Has the fucking Dark Souls of squishy levels out there, and like I need to play it, and that's why there's no review on this yet, because I'm not a huge fan of the game itself. But man, I think a big part of this game is going to be creating and sharing levels.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure I do that before I pass judgment.
Okay. So, moving on.
Moving on. Let's do this one then. This also came out last week. This is embarrassing that I still haven't played this. Jeremy, it's even more embarrassing if you haven't played this, because this is free. This is Crow, the Legend.
Yes, that I wanted to.
It's
Not
free,
the-
Jeremy. Free. It's within your price range.
Not
You know-
the Crow. I was all excited.
Not
All I saw
the
was-
Crow.
Oh.
I stuttered and stopped, and then yeah.
It's Eric D. Raven, right? That's his name in The Crow?
Eric Draven.
Draven.
Yeah.
Draven, not
Right,
D.
right,
Raven.
right. But they certainly. I didn't. Who did you tell me?
No, it was me.
Yeah. You fucking opened my eyes for the first time in 30 years. I was like, oh, Raven. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Draven.
Yeah, I'm fucking retarded.
What a great... That
It
was
was
an
on
awesome...
it was on the nose, but not quite that on the nose.
No,
I wonder if there was a first pass like Eric D. Raven, and someone's like, "No, you can't."
Yeah, no,
You can't do
really.
that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I got.
That was like
I'm just
the
kinda
old
more-
Stallone movie.
So, but I'm seeing Oprah Winfrey,
Cobra.
John Legend.
Yeah. There's a bunch of famous people in this. My big curiosity is who funded this. Why is this a thing? Like it's it's
Oprah Winfrey.
right. It does not seem to be a promotional marketing material for something bigger.
No, Native Americans in philanthropy.
Oh,
There we go.
okay. Well, I guess.
Gluten free.
Story of the sacrifice community based on the original Native American legends. So I'm guessing that's where your money comes from.
Okay.
But why VR?
Why
Why
not?
they like? Hey, let's. I'm glad.
Yeah.
You know, it's good angle. You know, let's go
so
for that.
it's a story, not a game, though. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's Polish Paul referred to it as like sitting in the middle of a Pixar movie,
Okay.
which
Nice.
is something I definitely want to
Well,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's what's that? There's that UFO one.
Yeah, that's Invaders.
Invaders. That's a lot of fun. Of course, Alumet, which is like one of the
That's
my
that's
top
a great
3 that
one.
kind of like turned me onto like, oh, this is what you can do in VR.
There's,
Yeah.
there's another one too that's just like Invaders.
Yeah, it's
I forget.
there's either the sequel or the prequel.
Uh.
But it's the same 2 characters, and there's like they're on the ship.
Yeah, I will say I haven't spent a whole lot of time. When I'm in VR, I want to interact. I'm a gamer first and foremost. You know, people say, who was that? I was talking to JD Max, the Game Cat.
Wow.
And and we were having a conversation about what you want from virtual reality.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I want like simulation. I want things like I want to play Gran Turismo Sport because I want to race these cars I could never afford in real life. And I was like, that's cool, but I'm still a gamer. I want to play video games. I want to do things as a gamer.
Yeah.
You know, like find these fantastic worlds and stuff, like, you know, magical worlds and like, you know, stuff that isn't realistic at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we found that we actually differ quite a bit on like what we want out of VR. And so that's why I think, you know, we have these conversations all the time about who prefers Move controllers, who prefers DualShock 4, who prefers the aim controller, because some people are just in it. And I don't think I ever realized this before. Some people are just in it for the simulation.
Yeah,
sure.
Of like being as realistic as possible.
It's a big tent.
I don't mind.
for everybody.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, the VR, I wanted to open me up to different things I can't experience. So like I'm down with it for not always just being games. Like these simulations, I'm down with it. Like skydiving or doing the deep water sea stuff and all that kind of shit. Like that I will never do in real life because my heart would pop if I'd love to jump out of a plane.
joystick.
But I would die. And I'd plummet to the ground with, you know, attached to some guy that's going to pull the string for me.
I do like, I like the idea of like these documentary style things that if you get, you know, there's Oh gosh, there's all sorts of The Little Star, of course, is the one that jumps to mind.
Porn?
Yeah, but it's just like
Apparently, by the way, Little Star, according to one of our game cats, just made it way easier to watch porn.
Oh,
Yeah, they have
okay.
a new app.
You don't-
Girthy Star.
You don't have to sideload with like the USB stick anymore.
Okay.
You can just like literally watch it right on the.
Oh, really?
I don't know how it works.
Now I'll have to go back and actually try it again.
I'll send you the link that he sent me.
Nice, because
Yeah.
remember, I tried desperately a couple different times, and I'm like, God damn it, I'm just gonna take care of this the normal way.
But even, well, I guess even with that, like the issue is, not only are you dealing with some of the resolution issues with the headset, they're all streaming, and so the quality is just really not there yet. And it's just kind of, it's disappointing because I want to be able to, like, I do like the gaming, I like the simulation, but I do like the idea of like being in these spaces and exploring, Machu Picchu or whatever,
Sets?
or porn sets.
Yeah.
But that's one place where the quality just isn't there yet.
Yeah, it drops big time.
Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully in the
Different
next.
on the Pro when you
No,
stream.
oh,
videos?
no.
Okay, so it's
No.
just more the streaming than the resolution.
Yeah, absolutely. Although when I sideloaded Little Star with a USB stick,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, the video quality was pretty good.
For real.
Yeah. Although what I didn't like about VR porn, which I think we talked about when I first did this,
Yeah.
is that I was like this orgy setting, right? Just we don't need to go into too many details here, but there was a dude.
Yeah.
And he was like banging this girl, like like a couple people away, and he kept
Yeah.
looking at me right in the eyes the whole time, and I was like,
It's weird.
"Dude, stop looking at me!" Like he was like, "Yeah," like, looking at me right in the eyes, I was like,
So
you're not part of this fantasy, sir." I was like,
Right?
"Could you please pay attention to what you're doing instead of what I'm doing?"
Yeah, enjoy.
Oh my god, it was like I couldn't get away from him. I was like, I had to stop. I was like,
Right?
"This isn't even enjoyable. Stop looking at me."
Imagine it just broke the mold and he's like in there, like,
Because
actually
in
looking
VR
at you.
porn, you are a character in
The porno.
in the porn. You look
Yeah.
down and
That's
you
the
see
promise of
you,
VR.
you see a body that looks pretty way better than your own.
You're the stepfather. You're the stepmother.
Wow.
Wow,
I didn't realize you watched the same stuff I did.
It's apparently it's everywhere. That's just what everybody's into nowadays.
So getting off the topic,
There's mech cats everywhere.
one of my favorite things I've seen in PSVR was a comedy show on Hulu. Was that the one with Paul Scheer and what's his face, who were the cops interrogating you? Because that was
Who said
freaking
this?
hilarious.
Oh, Darkwing Chuck.
Darkwing Chuck.
El Gato Juego.
Yeah, there's this.
Your favorite game cat name.
That's fantastic. There's this comedy short. Yeah, it's Paul Scheer and God, I can't remember his name.
You're so on your own on this one.
Yeah,
Never-
but
yeah.
they're basically like you're, the perp that's being interrogated, and
Yeah.
it's them yelling at you, playing good cop. It's freaking hilarious if you can find it.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
I've
midget vids.
I mean-
JD's into some midget videos. Small people videos.
to each his own.
Yeah.
To each his own. Who's surprised, Pocket Monkey, the game monkey cat? Who's surprised that Brian started his VR porn adventures with the Snorgy?
Well, who says we started that way? I will point that. Just
In-
something
in
we
all-
talked about.
In all fairness, this is the one. This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
only one.
Okay.
It's a lot of work to like go get a USB stick, and
Yeah.
I don't use this stuff anymore.
I think you could like
Right?
rename it too, don't you?
Yeah, you have to rename it. You have to put it into a certain folder.
Yeah,
you have to put it
fine.
into your PlayStation 4. You have to like let it find it, and then you have to watch it, which is the easy part.
Sounds like all the normal sex things. You got to put it in the place, and you got to find it. You got to.
And Metcat chimed in.
Keep talking about porn, please. Moving on. Let's talk about the last game that came out last week. And this
Last
is
week.
right here. This is Titanic VR.
And
It's
It
they,
takes a long time to get down there.
Exactly what we were just talking about.
they
except
said she was unsinkable.
They said she was unsinkable. The unsinkable Molly Dodd.
So this part right here, right, the part that they're showing,
Yeah.
apparently on PC is like actual VR and stuff, right? You can,
Okay. Yeah.
you're standing on the deck, conversations are happening around you.
Yeah.
They're talking about getting into the lifeboat, then you're on a lifeboat and you go down the side, and people are like, wanting to jump on and stuff. And apparently on PC it's pretty good, but on the PlayStation VR port,
Yeah.
it's just like we were talking about, a 360 video.
Well,
And it is
okay.
Oh.
garbage.
Yeah.
Right? Like that part of it was terrible. And so
hey, joystick.
$2 donation from Joystick
Meow.
Guru.
Thank you.
that's all we got was a meow and $2.
Yeah.
Thank you
Worth
so
a meow.
much. No, absolutely. I just wanted to make sure we were reading everyone's comment
Yep.
that donated. Thank you very much, Joystick Guru. Apparently in VR, I watched people on PC play this thing. Like, oh my god, it feels like I'm right next to these people or whatever. On PSVR, it's all dark and it's like the resolution's not high and the animation and it's just bad. But that's a small part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
And this is a budget title. I don't want anyone to be fooled. It's a $20 game. It feels like a budget title.
5 goddamn hours though, huh? And you stuck with it.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Is it better than Chernobyl?
It's way better than Chernobyl, but the little lab stuff they were just showing, not fun.
I heard, on the review, the talking over, and it's all like kind of broken in a sense.
It's kind of broken. It's kind of irritating listening to these people talk. They like the voiceover work isn't terribly good.
Yeah.
Also, like just the stuff in general that you're doing is like it's like, oh, we found this journal. We'll put it into this bath. Now put it into this bath. Now put it into this bath. In the preview, it made it look like you're actually going to take that scrub brush and gently try to wear away at the details and stuff. I don't know why I'm moving my hands. They can't see me. And it looked like it was going to be more interactive. With the Move controllers, it's a bit more interactive. You can actually take that brush and do that. But still, it's like you just
Wouldn't you just absolutely destroy the shit out of any document you found down there if you took a brush to it?
I honestly have no idea.
I don't know how
I honestly have no idea.
Do you find Jack down there? Is Jack down there?
No, but there is a mission, and this I don't think this is really spoilers. Who the fuck cares about spoilers in Titanic?
We know what happens.
Well, so the best part of this game
They make it?
Somebody asked if they found Jack. Nick Mulo. Nick Mulo. I know the names. It's like actually verbally expelling the words.
You would have an excuse if he wasn't on Viewer Takeover like 3 weeks ago.
Well, he's commenting all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
The best part was his name was Nick Mulo, the game cat. Anyway, so there's this annoying mission.
Paint me like one of your French meows.
Is that Seraphim?
No, it's JD.
What's up?
Yeah.
All right. So there's this annoying mission. It's called Mr. Ocean, and what you do is you go down to the wreckage, and your only job is to use your vessel as lighting for this like big Hollywood film director.
Oh.
And it's like this whole thing. Who directed
James Cameron.
This whole thing is a take on James Cameron, and basically
Does it look like James Cameron?
They don't show him.
Okay.
But it's just like this obnoxious guy who's trying to be like, oh, and my movie, my Titanic movie won all these awards, and I'm so amazing, and and this documentary is going to win even more awards, and who cares about reality? It's all about imagination. And it's like talking about his two characters, not Rose and Jack, but he had two other characters.
With Joe's and Rack.
Something very similar, like two other generic names.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, this is tough, man. This is tough because this is the Titanic association or whatever who funded this, and they're basically just like
supposed to blow a kiss to you. Metcat.
No.
Was that the type of kiss?
We can't follow Metcat. We can't disrupt the show for
Metcat's
sexual advantages.
Unless we're getting paid.
Right.
Yeah. Let's not.
If there's money involved, by all means, we'll get naked right in here.
We are cam whores.
So, and
cam girls.
So the whole thing.
No, I get paid.
The whole thing is just a little obnoxious. They're like really driving it home how much they hated that movie.
Oh,
I thought it was great.
Because he was like super. Yeah. Like, all right, then there's something annoying going on because James Cameron is notorious for being like super accurate as far as like physically what the ship was like.
I don't know what it was.
Even the way it like sunk and snapped and all that stuff, he like tried duplicating exactly how it went down.
Right, and I think they were really harping on about the fictitious story they invented with Jack and Rose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's.
I don't know, but they made him sound like a total douchebag. And I was like, there's no other person that made a big, huge, crazy, big budget Titanic movie in the last 20 years. This is who they're talking about.
Maybe personally, because he's kind of like wasn't too great with his ex-wife there.
I don't know. I don't know Hamilton, what it is, but it was one of those weird missions where you're just like, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah,
this is very uncomfortable. They're trying to say something, and I'm like, I don't want to be part of it.
That was like, what was that? The Fanboy one in oh my gosh, Accounting Plus. Like that fanboy level.
Right?
Same thing. Like,
are they talking about us right now?
Yeah.
They're talking about the fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people who are paying you money?
The people who made your career. Yeah, that was a little weird. Yeah. All right, you guys.
Turbo Munch. He got a PSVR last week and played Resident Evil 7.
Dude.
Welcome to the family.
Yes, welcome.
How fucking awesome is it, first and foremost? Second, you are in such good company, man.
Yeah.
We've gotten like 100 messages, 100 different comments over the last few days. I just got my PSVR. I just got it this weekend. And dude, I'm so like I'm feeling that giddy feeling I got when it first showed up from Amazon all over again. Yeah. In fact, I might be getting that feeling again because I think mine's breaking.
Oh no.
Is it for real?
Yeah, I was trying to play In Death last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every time I walked into a room with enemies, of course, it wasn't during any section without enemies. I'd get that little circle and then the HDMI error.
Oh.
And I'd be like,
okay.
oh shit!
I was getting a lot of blackouts.
You're getting a lot of blackouts.
Yeah.
I wonder is it the game?
I don't know. I just assumed it was my headset, but maybe because I don't get it. Actually, now that you mention it, I don't get it in the Beat Saber. I played an hour and a half, not a one.
I wonder if it's something wonky with the game, because I was like,
Yeah.
I was tightening the cables, nothing. It wasn't reacting to that at all.
Okay.
You know, I was like even loosening the
All
cables.
right,
And
yeah.
it was still
Third
fine.
take on that review then.
Interesting.
My tracking thing, I was playing something, and there's a beam of light. You know how they do that a lot when you have the dual shock, it have the beam of light. So sitting there, doing nothing. If I shook the controller, I could see the beam angle up, and it'd be perfectly right on. And then I'd just sit there, and I'd watch it go like this.
Watch it drift, yeah.
And then it would
That
stay
happens
to
a
a
lot.
certain
That's
point
that's
and
pretty
stay.
common.
Yeah, it's constant,
And then
though.
you just give it a shake, and it's all better.
Back, but it's...
Well, you've seen even in the I was gonna say even you've seen, but you've not. You actually not. Even the firewall loading
No, I
screens
haven't.
have often been like, if your aim controller starts to drift, just give it a shake.
It
Yeah.
it
It's
always
like,
works.
Oh, that's a technical solution now. It just shake your controller and everything will be fine, which
Well,
isn't really the case.
yeah.
If it's drifting, you got to turn the thing off.
But
Give
I
it a
mean,
second.
to be fair though, this is like, as much as we love the PSVR, it is a kludge. It's they're basically taking like, well, we can make bright lights and track those.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So, it's amazing actually. It works as well as it does. Honestly.
Yeah, PS4 was not built for PlayStation VR.
No.
I don't think
No.
when Mark Cerny was making Knack in PS4,
Yeah.
he wasn't going like, well, we got to make sure this thing fucking works for VR.
Yeah, really.
I think VR was like an afterthought. They were like, oh, I wonder if we can do this.
Yeah, can we
Yeah.
piggyback
Right.
this on top of that?
And so the fact that it works at all is amazing, and the fact that it works as well as it does is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Dr.
again, I know that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. Dr. Shrivira
where
is
we-
really into Skyworld.
Yeah.
Wants us to check out the trailer.
Well, you have to wait, sir, because that
Yes.
is in the news segment
That's later.
Yeah.
later. but thank you. Yeah.
We're on the case.
All right, so let's move ahead a full week and talk
Okay.
about what came out to the store today.
Woohoo!
And in fact, I'm gonna do this right now, just so because I need you to talk about
Yep.
this.
Hey, somebody asked if we're going to
This
celebrate when we hit
doesn't seem to
26.
be the right trailer
That's
at
not
all.
the right trailer at all.
But we never celebrated when we hit 20 or 10. We always said when we hit 10, we're going to celebrate. We're like,
We-
hey, we hit 10.
We've kind of spitballed an idea for 30, and actually, well,
You guys just watch this while I'm figuring shit out.
Go for it.
so we I don't know. We'll throw that out to you folks who are watching live.
Mm-hmm.
What if we did a live meetup somewhere here in the Northeast to celebrate like 30K? I think that's a good round number that should be happening within the next few months. We're thinking like
This
maybe like
momentum, this might be sooner. It's going to be like holidays.
I love that it's just a dark screen right now. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me a second.
but we're thinking like Dave and Buster's, or maybe one of the restaurants we're associated with. I don't know if it's necessarily like a live filming of a thing. We kind of there's
If
a lot
we're
of
gonna do a live anything,
Yeah.
there better be some filming involved because
Yeah.
we got to make the best of anything we do.
Yeah.
Every single day that I exist, and some days I don't. Trust me. I'm like, what can I do today for the channel?
Yeah.
So if we're gonna put together a big event, there's gonna be a whole lot of filming.
Okay,
Going on.
so then in that case it will be maybe a live show, just some live. So I don't know, like a lot of you who are watching now are kind of not local or
Not at
work.
all.
So I don't know if your input. Well, I mean, we'd love your input. I mean,
Yeah.
hell, man, if you're gonna fly out of here from the UK, we'll do it like the day you say.
Yes.
RG.
But yeah. So what is that like? Whatever. is anyone saying?
I'd love it. I'd love to have a good meetup. I think it'd be
Yeah,
fun. I think there'd be 7 people, including us 3, so 4 others.
I actually can't make it.
No, Brian.
Well,
will-
Michelle will be there. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Game
we'll probably
Cat
make that
Con.
happen
There you
for
go,
sure.
LS.
Game
LS
Cat
better be there.
I think unfortunately Game Cat Con is awesome.
Yeah.
But without Parole Con,
Yeah.
I think it's just like going to attract all the wrong people, which is my favorite
Yeah.
kind of person.
I feel like LS will be there, but we'll never have seen him.
No, people are just going to be going down one by one. We'll be like, "Lessons here." People
All
are
right.
dying.
Or we'll get a text.
Assassin.
let's
And
see.
he's like,
JD Max
blue
says
tie.
he'll fly to Mass for the 30K.
Nice.
Dude, we're hitting 30K way sooner than anyone.
We're going to
thinks.
hit it
Yeah.
like December
All
14th.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it's
It
Should I
It's
say
really
like
going-
50K then?
I mean, the
I
fact
think it's
that
had to be after the New Year.
Here's the thing. I don't want to go on about this too long.
Yeah.
Right now we're seeing a huge surge in subscribers. I think a lot of PlayStation VR channels are because of the Black Friday sales, because of Beat Saber. I think everything is like it's coming together for PSVR. But we don't know how long that's gonna
Right.
last. We don't
Yeah.
know if this surge is really temporary. We
Yeah.
don't know if it's extended temporary. We don't know if it's permanent. We have
Yep.
no idea how fast the channel is going to grow. And so to say, hey, for 30,000 or for 40,000, for 50,000, like we have no idea what those dates mean right now.
Yeah.
You know, that could be next month, that could be next year, that could be 5 years from now. We have no idea. So we have to kind of like say, hey, when's everyone not busy?
Right.
Let's say, what's everyone doing in March? You know,
Yeah,
and
well,
see
that's
how
what,
that works.
Even
Yeah.
with the 30K, I was thinking like it's not. There's no way we can schedule. Okay, the party's going to hit, and during the party we hit 30K. That's just not going to happen.
Or even close to it. So
Yeah.
let's just say it's about time we meet all you guys face to face.
Yeah, I'm
And
about.
Joaquin, bienvenidos.
Yes. What he said.
Me encanta la realidad virtual.
Yeah.
He loves his virtual reality.
He's from Spain.
I've been to
From
Spain.
You've been to Spain?
Barcelona.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where
Number
are you going?
3 years back.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Excellent.
Barcelona.
All right, guys, back on topic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some games. In fact, let's talk about one that came out this week.
This week.
I'm curious to see if any of these other trailers are accurate.
So
Here you go. This
Hey,
is
Turbo Munch got Farpoint on sale, and he used the DualShock.
Yeah, don't
So
do
far.
that.
So far.
Wait, should I wait till I have it or play or with the DualShock?
Use the aim
Wait.
controller.
Yep.
Use
Yeah.
the aim controller. Please wait. It's way better.
Yeah, don't take Jeremy's
So-
advice. I use
This okay.
DualShock. This does look good.
Yeah.
This is
In depth.
shockingly good.
Yeah.
Shockingly good. I like that.
It does. It has a wicked Lineage 2. Remember Lineage 2 on
Lineage,
PC?
I was like, they're thinking Lineage 2. I'm like, oh, you know the developer?
Although so far made something I didn't like. I think why do I want to say? You know what? Hold on a second.
Okay.
I got to look them up real quick because I know they made something I wasn't.
This is
thrilled
In
about.
Death. It's a roguelike archery game.
Seraphim, I love to do a party out in Australia. Although ever since Steve Irwin died, I,
Dude, if you're flying us out, I am there. I am so there. It hurts. Yeah. So it's roguelike shooter. It is freaking intense. The trailer I don't think really does it justice because again you're in VR, so everything is more real. But you randomly generated levels, randomly generated bad guys. Like my first time through, I only hit like one or two enemies, kind of going through at least at the beginning. Like
Everest VR.
Everest.
Yeah, which I mean was a good looking game, but it was just kind of boring. I think.
But I was like, okay, I kind of get the pace, and I'm going to slowly increase. But then I died. Next time I went through, there were like 5 enemies right there, right off the bat.
Yeah.
And it does this pulls us also like your progression through the game. There are a couple different levels, but it's really in unlocking achievements because you've done X number of things. Then the game responds to you getting better at it by getting harder.
It's wicked Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, less. Yeah,
But-
I said that last week. It looked like
But you
Legendary
can't like
Wings.
learn patterns or anything. It just
Yeah.
yeah.
I will say so. Here was my so far experience
So far.
exactly with In Death. I started up.
Yeah.
And I dropped into the game, and then once I got acclimated to the control scheme and stuff, I was like there's like I don't know, there's nothing like I didn't get to pick a character. I didn't.
Nope.
I there was no story to introduce me.
Nope.
I was like, there's nothing here. I was like, it feels very bare bones.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, and the castles are like floating this high off the ground, and and it took me a while to figure out exactly what I was playing. I was like, oh, procedurally generated levels, whatever. And it was like I was walking around. And I was like, okay, let's kill that guy. Let's kill that guy. Let's kill that guy. And it was like very. Almost like a ho-hum kind of, I was like, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. It's like a very vapid experience. And the further I made it in, I was like, okay, I'm starting to get the feel for it. And then the next thing I knew, I don't think it really got good until I got to the end of that level.
Okay.
And then I like, started going down these stairs, and there was a boss character.
I didn't even make it to the end of my first time through.
Oh, I did. I was like, I was almost bored. I was like, this is a little too easy.
Oh, all right.
And the fact is, let me rephrase this.
Yeah.
With the DualShock 4, it's a little too easy.
Yeah.
Right? Because using the move controllers, you have to pull back the bow and stuff.
Right.
DualShock 4, you just boom, boom, boom. You just keep shooting arrows. It's
Yeah.
pretty easy. Although it's weird because it uses the tracking, the
It does
DualShock
use
4
the
tracking.
Yeah, and you're still aiming and all that.
Yeah, which I'm like, it's easier, but I don't want to play it this way.
Well, the blocking is harder. I found like using the shield, it's just a little more natural with the move controller.
For sure.
With the DS, like you can hit the block and then you've got to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But it
would
wasn't
be
until I hit
awkward.
that boss The first boss and all the characters started coming out from off the walls and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, this is epic! This is epic!" And then I died because the boss trounced me.
Yeah.
And then it was so cool when I found myself back at where I started, and like 30 achievements popped up. I was like, ding, 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 here are all the cool things that you did. And by the way, the game's gonna get real tough now because you did all these things. And then they're like, oh, now you have a crossbow. And I was like, oh wait, hold on, I'm loving this game now.
Yeah.
Right. And then like when the whole game just starts opening up, even though you have to start all over from the beginning because it's a roguelike, it's like a persistence roguelike. You do carry on.
Well, you carry on, like, you unlock the ability to get better weapons, but you don't have those weapons when you start. Like, every time you start, you just have either the bow or the crossbow and the basic arrow.
All right.
And then as you go through, like, your drops will start getting better. And then there's kind of in-game stores, the items you can get better. But
so it is more of a roguelike than a roguelite.
Yes, yeah. And just seriously, I mean, now the hard part with this game is you have a friend over and say, "Hey, friend, would you like to try this game?" They will get their ass kicked.
Right. Let me start. Let me create a new profile for you, so you can start from scratch.
Well, they do have like a special. I think it's a tutorial or like a beginner mode or something like that. So you can say, "Okay, you can play the game." Because if I handed over the headset to someone right now, they get destroyed.
I'll tell you, I was not expecting the graphics to look as nice as they do.
It's so clean. It's. I mean,
even with the OG.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's got some of the same, kind of everything's a little fuzzy, but it's it's procedurally generated. And what I love about it, and I mentioned it, in something that hasn't been posted yet, but
spoilers. Let's put a pin in that. So I asked Des did the review for this game.
Yeah.
It's coming later today. I asked him to get it done for last night so I could have it posted this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point last night, I fell asleep, and I don't know how, when, where, but I woke up today and I was like, wait, when did I fall asleep last night? And so I didn't get the review done. It's all my fault. But expect an in-depth review. And do you have any time free tomorrow to do a Let's Play for them?
I think I could, yeah.
Yeah?
In the morning or early afternoon.
All right, so expect Des to do a stream of some kind. I was going to call it a first impression stream, but no.
We got a $1.99 from
McCon Artists.
Nice name.
Yes.
I've seen your comments quite a bit, sir. Thank you very much.
What I was going to say was, like, I love the fact this game gives light to the whole fact that, like, scary things have to be dark and we have to hide the scariness from you. And this is good chunks of the game are super brightly lit. Everything's right out in the open, and it'll still. I mean, I was getting jumps. All over the place.
Yeah, I love the animations of the characters when they come running and then jumping at you.
It's really good.
Yeah,
that's going to be motion capture stuff. It looks really great.
Huh.
I'm wondering what I'd be very curious. This is a team I would love to interview and be like, you went from Everest VR to In Death. You went from a game that like generally no one cares about to something that everyone is raving about. Like, what did you learn from Everest that helped you create In Death? If anybody from Soulfire is out there, I need to know this.
Well, there was I use a quote in my review. One of the creators was basically like, we wanted the game. Oh, I'm paraphrasing. We wanted the game that would kick our ass. Yeah. Like, this was just a game we wanted to play that was just going to be hard. And as we both said now, if you fire those up and you're like, I don't get it, it's not that it gets harder. Just keep at it. And the better you do, the harder it gets.
Did you get lost? Because first of all, I'm notorious for having no sense of direction in this game, because everything kind of looks the same in the procedurally generated level, the first one. It's like, I was like, oh wait, did I come from that direction or that direction when I came out of like a reliquary? Yeah. Reliquary,
yeah.
It doesn't. It points you in a different direction than you started. And
so, in general, the maps go up.
Okay.
And then if you lost track, something I discovered by accident, but if you say fire your teleportation arrow to the top of a roof, you jump up the top of the roof.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like break the game. So now you can actually get it. Oh, there's the reliquary.
See, I was doing that, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just travel on rooftops to help myself, like, and get around. And you can actually travel, like, even on the snow and stuff, like outside the castle. But once you get to still, like, I was like, but yeah, if it goes up the whole time, then that's
basically, if you're at a reliquary, go upstairs to go where you haven't been yet.
So the environment's an actual stable, like, castle. You're in it. You go. It's not like one of those weird floating type of.
No, it's a weird floating type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there are very often sections that are just floating in midair.
I see. Sort of from the trailer, what it looked like.
Strangely.
Hey, Miss Madman.
We got Mrs. Madman.
Yeah, she's here.
What up, Mrs. Madman?
Alessandro, our developer intro is going to be a part of the channel in the future.
So
Probably not.
one of the things that I would like more than anything else
Yeah.
is to have like a weekly developer interview.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be Skype or whether it be, you know, one-on-one, whatever it is, I would absolutely love a weekly, you know, sit down with a developer, have a half an hour discussion about, you know, like where their team came from and like, you know, like why they decided to do VR and all this stuff. And that's great, you know, but man, we are at maximum output right now.
Yeah.
Like with me doing all the editing and Des helping out with reviews, we just can't put out any more content than we're currently doing. So in the future we have a ton of plans,
Yeah.
but man, we need to up our
Staff.
staff, and we need
Yeah.
to stop waiting so many tables, and eventually we'll get there. But you know, you're seeing without Parole, even though we're like 4 years in, still in its infancy.
Wicked. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And Glitch969 asked us, who are some of the people that always do the thumbs down? We'd love to know. There's always a
I know.
6.
don't you worry, I know.
Yeah.
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 Good solid 6.
If they think hard enough,
Right.
they also know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and here's the thing though too, like subscribers on YouTube are great. That's how we get the message out. But that's honestly YouTube tomorrow could change how they do the ad allocation, and that money goes away. The Patreon, that's where we know you are supporting us, and that goes straight to us, and that's not going to go away unless we start sucking.
I mean, let's hope
Yeah.
not.
Hey, Pepe Bot just said he's going to go buy a PSVR now.
Yes, you should.
Nice.
Absolutely.
It is ridiculously cheap.
We'll still be doing the show when you come back, so let us know how it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
I recommend there's the $230 bundle that has the Move controllers if you don't have those already.
Yeah.
Because even though Astrobot is a must buy,
Yeah.
I think the Move controllers are a must have if you don't already have them.
You do need them.
And Move Control is like $50 a pop too.
Right. It's
So
a
like,
great.
they
It's
still
a great
keep
bargain.
those going.
So what is it? It's Super Hot in Creed, right? In that
Super Hot
bundle.
and Creed for $230, and then for
With the Move
$199,
controllers.
right, and the Move controllers, and for $199 it's Astrobot and Moss, which are
Right.
two phenomenal games.
Right.
But
But no, definitely save
For
yourself the
bargain.
most amount of money possible and get the Creed bundle.
because actually, you know what? The money you save on the Move controllers, you can probably buy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Certainly
Oh.
Moss, maybe Moss and Astrobot.
Absolutely. And I don't know if it's still on sale, but on Amazon for like a couple days, Astrobot was $20 retail.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, pretty awesome deal. In fact, Creed was $15 retail. I mean, like, there's been some crazy
There's
awesome
been
sales.
aggressive deals.
Let's get back.
Metcat will do our interviews for us, he said.
Yep.
Shirtless or shirt
I don't
on?
think that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Let's also here. You know what? I'm going to play a long trailer because I need to look something up while we're watching the trailer.
Sure.
This also came out this week. This is Space Pirate Trainer.
I've heard so much about that. I haven't played this yet myself.
Yeah, this kind of came out of nowhere, it seemed, right? Didn't surprise some people that it was coming out on VR, PlayStation, I should
It came
say.
out like 2 years ago on PC VR.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a very talked about, very popular title for quite a while. So it just came out on PSVR. What in the fuck is Twisty Puzzle Simulator? That came out today. I don't even know what the fuck that is,
Yeah.
but I can't wait to watch a trailer. Give me a second on that one.
I love the lack of design.
Right, but also keep in mind that In Death came out and it's only $24 because there's a sale for launch day.
I think if you're Plus, though. I think it's only
It is for
PSVR
Plus.
Yeah.
But if you're not a Plus member, you're absolutely insane.
I know, it's
Yeah.
so worth plus. Even I spring for that for the yearly fee.
And I would say this too, for one more thing on In Death. You have to be okay with the game being hard, because there's nothing else. Like there's not
Right.
a big story.
Did we just watch the In Death trailer again?
Maybe.
I think. Yeah.
What the? Okay. So I totally thought I prepared for the show and I totally didn't.
All right. But yeah, if you're like
I'm
rage
sorry.
quitting a game is not something you enjoy doing, then don't play In Death.
Although rage quitting is a thing on its own. When a game can make you do that, you
Yeah.
you want to go back later. You're like, God damn it, you know.
That guy's Will VR. Wow, Space Pirate Trainer looks a lot like In Death.
Yeah. Welcome to my world,
Yeah.
Bill. Also, come snuggle. Let's try that again.
What is the door like? Oh, well, we have an episode about that.
The door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What is the door like? Oh, they just got that in like Australia or something.
Did they?
Yeah.
Or maybe the UK.
Yeah, we have a review.
Check out the review.
Madman was thinking of grabbing it, but he wasn't too sure.
It's a
I
little
think he said
expensive.
earlier.
I think it's a fun game. We were talking on our show. It felt like a mobile port.
Yes.
But it's a fun, creepy, escape the room style puzzle game.
The Door's an old game, correct? An old PC game?
No.
This is a different
No,
one.
this
As
is-
far as I know, this is.
Oh, that's Doors.
okay.
There's a game called Doors, I
No, that's
believe.
Jim Morrison you're thinking of.
The Doors.
The doors.
The
That's
70s
the
reference?
band, yeah.
Alright.
I mean, so at least it's different than what we usually do.
Doors my favorite band. Well,
but go
they
check
got me
out
all
go
my
check out our
music.
review of the door. We have a 4 or 5 minute review, and then Des and I also did like a 35-minute review discussion. Whatever. It's good.
It's all right.
It's too expensive.
Yeah.
Wait till it's like $15 and you'll be way happier.
And that, guys, will you need to play
Twisty
Twisty Puzzle
Puzzle
Simulator.
Simulator.
It's a bunch of Rubik's cubes in VR.
For $10?
I can't think of anything more nightmarish.
You know how many Rubik's cubes I could buy for $10
one.
in actual reality?
A
No,
real
maybe
one. Yeah.
or you might not. I think they're like 10 or 15 for one goddamn
like the legit
Rubik's cube.
Yeah, but the VR ones aren't legit Rubik's
That's true.
cubes. So I want the ghetto ones,
True.
right? I want the Walmart off-brand good health. What the fuck is the good life? Good.
Where
something?
is that
don't know.
a land? I
Pepper
live
dot.
in a land. It sounds magical. So the
Oh,
gaming is very limited.
Ireland?
What?
I don't know. My local electronics store, I live in A with some kind of accent.
There's a box over it.
LAND. So the gaming is very limited at internet and physical stuff and consoles.
But-
they only have the normal PSVR.
But it's really chest right now.
I think maybe he tried to type a special character and the YouTube chat threw up all over it.
Nice.
I really want to know where he's from.
Me too.
Or she.
I am from a
Or
land.
Pepe. I'm guessing that's a she.
And what's really chest right now? Is that like it's really hip?
Cheap?
Oh,
I
cheap.
don't know.
Yeah, maybe cheap.
Oh
it
my
could be a
God.
penis.
Oh, this looks awful.
Oh my god! Hold
Are
on.
you showing us
wow.
now?
Hold on. I need to get this.
Okay, right
into
now
OBS.
right now he's pulling up the video for
It's like gonna
Twisty
take a
Puzzle
second.
Simulator.
This looks awful.
It looks like a tech demo for like if you know. Let's see if he's insane. Show him the video.
Now,
Oh
is
my God.
Rubik's Cube, that's got to be trademarked, right?
Rubik's cube would be, but
Well, this
how
might not
long,
be a Rubik's.
How long do patents last for? Like 20 years?
Yeah, maybe.
So
Yeah.
maybe the patent expired.
Yeah, can you renew a patent, so to speak?
To an extent, I think, but like when like the original NES patents expired,
Yeah.
Nintendo you would have thought would have renewed that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they didn't, and so that's why you have all these off-brand things.
I see.
you know?
Okay.
What in the fuck? Only during a live show will my my video downloader not work. It's like, we're just gonna hang out and pretend that we're gonna work.
Oh, Finland.
Finland.
That is a magical
Well, that's
land.
what RoboDeath said.
Okay.
Finland is indeed a magical land.
It is very much
I
magical.
would love to visit there.
Finland?
Okay.
Ultra
it's
Rain
in
says an
Finland.
update.
Oh, so that's the name of a
Oh, it's
city
in Finland.
Finland. Okay.
This conversation is riveting.
It is. I know, I'm excited. We're getting people from all over the world.
No,
watching
I'm
our
excited
show.
too.
That's
I
awesome.
I shouldn't downplay it. It's ridiculously cool that
I'm
people
s-
from all over the world are watching. What us talk about nothing.
I'm s-
Right.
We're the Seinfeld of PSVR Gamescasts.
I'm so crushed this year. I can't afford to join the Imgur Secret Santa, and I'm like,
No.
that was like my favorite thing the past
what?
few years.
What is it?
Imgur. It's basically Reddit but with pictures.
Okay.
You know what Imgur is, right?
IMGUR.
I say Imgur, but how's it really pronounced?
I thought it was,
Imager, I think, is the way they.
Oh, that's what I
officially say
thought.
it, but I was
Imager.
saying-
Yeah, but I know of it. It's social media.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
that
It's
much.
yeah. It's yeah. Basically, Reddit's image hosting site, but it's had its own community. It's really
Oh.
fun. And a
Miss-
few years running, they've had a Secret Santa thing where you basically sign up and you can do nationally or internationally. And I've been able to do internationally. So I had like last year she was from Canada. The year before that, oh, I'm getting confused. Basically, she was Irish, but she was living in Korea. And she
Okay.
sent us all that stuff. And
We did a Litter Box
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
where we tried a bunch of food from
She's a-
Korea.
Oh, for real?
yeah,
Yeah.
she's in a box of candy, so we tried it live on the show.
I
here.
ended up eating shit that I was allergic to. It was so much fun.
Oh no, the real deal.
The real
Thank
deal,
you.
$5 with no comment. Thank you. That's
real deal.
crazy.
By the
He
way,
is the real deal.
Miss Mad Woman in Black
Yes.
is from Finland. Madman
Really?
just said.
Oh,
We did not know that.
we've come full circle.
We have.
Okay. You know what? My downloader just broke, so I think we might be screwed on that trailer. But let's watch the actual trailer for Space Pirate Trainer.
There we go.
Here it is. Finally, fantasy violence. It's probably in death again. That would be fantastic. Here we go.
No, okay.
All right. So
Space
here's the thing. The
Dun.
developer sent me a key.
It's slow.
I illusions.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, because I had asked.
Mhm.
Because I want to cover as many PlayStation VR games as possible.
Absolutely.
But I have to be totally honest.
Yeah.
I looked at this trailer and I said, "Oh my fucking god, not another wave shooter!" And seeing that it was like 2 years old basically, and it's been floating around PC forever,
Yeah.
I was like, "This is gonna be like, it's not even be innovative. It's just gonna
Yeah.
be like a lame, very straightforward wave shooter.
Mhm.
Like, how is this gonna be any good?" Turns out, it's awesome.
So it's like, oh wow,
Like,
not
this is-
just another wave shooter.
This is basically what, like, if you liked Evasion,
Okay.
then you're gonna love this, and if you didn't like Evasion, then I think you're gonna love this. Because this doesn't try to be something it's not. This is like, hey, Galaga.
Yeah.
You're gonna stand in one place, and we're gonna send waves and waves of enemies at you like Galaga, and you have 2 guns, one in each hand, and you can switch the firing type of the gun. You can grenade launchers. So you boom, it sends out a grenade, and then you hit the button again to make it explode.
Nice.
Or here's one that shoots out like a spread, like almost like fireworks at the enemies. Here's one that's like rapid fire, but it's not very powerful. Here's one that shoots out a laser, and you can just switch what kind of firing.
So you feel pretty badass sitting there. Is it 360 all around you, or just in the front?
It's just in front of you.
Okay.
It's just in front of you. Maybe like I don't want to say 180. I want to say it's like 140 or something. Something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So you can see it coming from all directions.
Okay.
But there's so much more. It's like you're pushing the face button to select your weapon type.
Yeah.
Right. You're firing the guns, and then when they shoot at you, it's bullet time. Right. So the shots come close to you, and suddenly you're matrixing out of the way.
Yeah.
But it's very much like Blasters of the Universe. It's very much bullet hell.
Yeah.
Right. It's very super hot. Right, which we all love.
Oh yeah.
Right. On top of that, I didn't even realize it, but you just reach back here. Oh! I have a shield. Right. So you can have a shield in one hand. You can fire around it,
Nice.
and the shield turns into this sort of lightsaber thing. Right.
Okay. But not a lightsaber.
No, but where you can actually do the whole evasion thing, where you can tether the enemy, whack it against the ground, or you can fight with it to melee.
For real?
Yeah.
God.
It feels so versatile, and the move tracking is phenomenal.
How much is this title?
I want to say it's 15, but I think there might have been a launch day sale. Let me check it out real quick here.
Not bad. That's close to Jeremy.
So right now with PlayStation Plus, it's $12. It's $15 normally, $12 with Plus.
Okay.
So definitely highly recommended. I don't know if I'm going to get around to doing a review on it.
Yeah.
But man, I'll talk about it all day. It's one of those things where if you like getting high scores, if you focus on leaderboards, that's your jam. This is the game for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of game modes as well.
My problem with leaderboards is I'll be like, that was fucking awesome. I did sick. And then you're like, how the fuck did he do it? And you get your buddy just destroyed you.
Yep, absolutely. That's very much what happened to me. I saw Gamertag VR.
Yeah.
Labasa. He was like, I mean, at least, I don't know if it was 20,000 or 2,000 points above me, but it was enough for me to be like, how the fuck did he do that?
Yeah.
How long is he been playing? Was that his first try? Do I just really suck at this? So it's a lot of fun. And
I've got that Beat Saber. Dude, I nailed that run, and I'm 10 down from just the friends list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So upsetting.
So ridiculous. Also, we need to give a shout out to Affected here, which also came out today. Strangely, this won't be affected, will it?
Let's see. It starts like every trailer.
No.
Oh, he's a copycat.
What am I doing here? What happened today?
So while he's pulling that up, there's been I missed the name, but someone's been asking a bunch of times what the best recommendation for headphones are. We have a lot of different answers. I still use the out-of-the-box earbuds.
You're crazy.
I know.
So here's the next step up from that, which is what I use.
Yeah.
For I think at Best Buy for $15.
Yeah.
I have these white wired Sony headphones.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. They don't go way over your ear, but they just cover your
enough.
ear.
Yeah.
They're very comfortable.
Okay.
Like I said, I think they were $15. They're not wireless. They plug right in with the microphone jack or headphone jack. I'm sorry.
Are they made for the PSVR?
Nope.
No,
they're
it's not.
I tried them on over here. Yeah.
But it fits comfortably.
Yeah.
And the sound quality is fantastic.
It was good.
And legit, I think they were $15. Yeah. They might have been on sale, which is why I bought 3 of them. I remember when we were bringing the live show back.
Okay.
I thought we'd all be wearing headphones. That didn't pan out. So actually, I have a couple extra headphones if anybody needs them.
I mean, whatever headsets you have. I mean, I still have a Turtle Beach one I got. A ridiculous deal. I remember that. I don't really want to get into it now, though. But I will quickly. So we said to people when I worked at GameStop, clearly there was merchandise sometimes that was stolen. You couldn't take in as a trade-in a sealed item. But clearly there were times where something was stolen. When I first started, we were at a location, the mall one. Mm-hmm. So people would steal at Best Buy and then bring down a trade. So we'd have to kind of report it. We couldn't accuse them. We just have to take the stuff, all their info, and then contact, be like, I think that shit was stolen. Anyways, one day somebody must have stolen a pair of Turtle Beach headset. Brand new. They took it out of the package, but they had the twisty ties and everything sealed up. When we used to take that in trade, we used to have to take it in as a generic headset for $1, and we had to sell it as a generic headset for $6 minus my discount. I bought those Turtle Beach for $3. Still have them this day. That was 10 years ago. Whenever the original ones. So those would work great still. I mean, pretty much anything.
I worked at Staples for a while, and my first digital camera was a very similar story.
Yeah.
It was like someone returned it, like, we don't even sell this, but somehow they accepted it, like, all right, I'll pay $5 for that.
Yeah.
Sony Mavica, 3.5 inch, the floppy disk.
Yeah?
Like, oh, yeah.
Wow.
I take like 10 pictures on it.
Nice.
I still have it somewhere, I think.
The five-fingered... Oh, dead ringer. Do you have a model number for those, Brian, looking for a better pair of headphones? Model numbers, yeah. $14.99 Sony. Just Google Sony headset $14.99.
Can you see a pair around here?
No. The last I saw was...
I'm going to be getting up soon. When I get up, I'll toss them back.
All right. I'm trying to fix the rest of the show
Space
here.
Pirate and In-Depth downloading now.
He's such an easy sell, man.
Dude, we need to get an Amazon account.
We do.
So we should get a taste of this.
All right. So let's see what else, guys.
He already gave us $20. So.
Absolutely, he gave us a big taste.
He's so generous.
All right, so also that came out today was Affected the Manor. Now, here's the thing, guys. I wouldn't buy it right now because it's like $7 or $8 on the store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They announced that when it came out, it was going to have a 50% launch discount. 50%. So, and I think for good reason. It's supposed to be like a 20 to 30 minute.
Okay.
Like haunted house.
Yeah.
Very not interactive experience.
Yeah.
Right. You choose a couple different paths, a couple different endings. But here's the trailer for that, guys. We'll check that. Oh, come on!
Oh my god!
This is all the horror we need. OBS.
Oh, jeez.
This is legit happening right now, and here's the reason why it's happening is because OBS is fucking stupid. The reason it's stupid is because when you copy and paste a scene, it takes whatever's. Oh my god! If you change one scene that you copied and pasted from, it changes the rest of them
to that scene.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
You aren't. Yeah, I know, JD, Alessandro. Yes, I've been telling Brian for this for as long as I've been part of the channel.
What's up?
That you need to get an Amazon affiliate account.
Yeah, no.
I just have links at the bottom of each video.
No, JD called me one night. He was like drunk or something. He's like, dude, just here's something you need.
I'm on the Amazon affiliate program. I don't even sell anything.
Man, I don't have time to even start something like that up. And actually, you know what? And I did. After JD's phone call, I was like, let me see how easy this thing is.
Yeah.
And immediately they were like, sorry, you don't qualify because you don't have the right kind of email address. We need to set up the web page so that we all have without parole email addresses, and then we can. And I'm like, I don't have.
How did I get one then?
I'm like, first of all, I don't have time to set up a website. Yeah. I don't have time to fucking do the whole. We're doing the best we can. Sorry, I don't have any time. No time at all. And my body shut down on me last night and forced me to sleep because that's just what happens.
To that.
Yeah. What time do you have to leave?
In about 12 minutes.
Okay.
22 minutes.
Good.
22.
1:30.
Oh, that's like a long episode. Wow.
All right. Well, in that case,
that's my.
In that case, since you have to leave soon, should we begin the show the way we begin every show on the show?
I guess we should get the show started. Sure.
With a little game of should we or shouldn't we? When we put 90 seconds up on the clock, put the clock up on the counter the way that Des likes it.
Des.
Oh, hello. Yes.
How do you like it?
I like it very much.
I like it.
I'm just. I
got
got distracted by the Kraftwerk reference.
Kraftwerk.
RoboDeath 1965. Brian and Des loved your Kraftwerk outfits for Why We Love Beat Saber, even if it was unintentional.
Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
They were Beat Saber.
Yeah, but that's
what's Kraftwerk
it's
outfit?
It's a German like house band from the 90s, 80s.
See, I remember this, but I can't place it. I'll have to look it up later. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's.
But yes, the colors were intentional. The fact we both happened we were wearing black shirts.
What's a little German?
So that was kind of their outfit.
Crossing
Like
the
that was
street
their.
guy.
Yeah, that was everyone's outfit in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually, very true. First, so 90 seconds up on the clock on the kind of the way that Des likes it, because that's the way we all like it. And that's our 90 seconds to tell you, the loyal Gamecats, whether you should or should not be playing or watching the things that we've been playing
or
watching.
That being said, who would like to go first? Can we just get Jeremy out of the way? Good. On your mark. Get set. Go.
And we are just getting to know each other. Des and I don't get to interact as much.
We don't. It's weird. Like, our lives kind of intertwined oddly throughout the years.
And then ended here. It isn't so fucking weird.
Anyways.
It really did.
Fucking weird.
It is.
Just blew 10 seconds.
So,
that's his intention.
His recommendation is to meet Des.
So I went and tried Heavy Fire. And I tried that Heavy Fire.
Demo.
Yeah, the demo
Thank
of
God
it.
you didn't spend money.
No, God, no. I wanted to see what all the negative hype was about.
Hubaloo.
And I got to tell you, it was pretty bad.
It's fucking terrible.
I mean, the hit detection, forget it. If you just kind of shoot your gun somewhere with like over that way. You'll hit the enemies, you know. So you could just like dot, 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 and fire the bomb, and it's just boring. And they're all over the place. The AI's stupid. They drive the cars off of the damn boats, and they just crash into each other and shit. And you just dot, 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 dot.
Yeah.
And it was garbage. And then there's no point in flying it. It was just bad. So I would say no. I agree with you, Brian.
Well,
no to
thank
the demo. Maybe the game is really a lot
Nope,
better.
it's the exact same thing.
And then I did a couple of rounds on Megalith on the beta of
Yeah.
Megalith, and I'm not a multiplayer type of person, but I figured I'm gonna give it a
Were
shot.
there people playing, or were you playing against bots?
Me and somebody else were playing against bots.
Okay.
And first round we were against 2 live people, destroyed the shit out of
I was
us.
gonna say 2 live crew. I was like, that's
2
amazing.
And then next time was against. I think there was one. Can the human be pitted against a bot? Because I think that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, with a bot.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
So I think that happened, and then I was with a live person who was playing with their kid, and they were definitely in a French-speaking area, because I don't know what they were saying. It was in French, even though I took 3 years of French.
We know the time's up.
But,
he never talks about games, so we're gonna let him.
So I mean, Megalith, I guess I could say I'm not a multiplayer platform arena type of a shooter type of a guy.
It's a hero shooter. It's a MOBA. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it kept me going, playing a little bit, and I can't fully say should you or shouldn't you, because I was just trying to play a game in VR that is out of my wheelhouse of type of games I normally like to play,
Sure.
to see if I like to play it.
Sure.
So I mean, it seemed
So
okay.
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I want to say Megalith is that's right. It's $30
Mm-hmm.
pre-order.
Yep.
2v2.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be limited maps.
Yeah.
We don't know how much single player content there is.
Yeah.
Do you feel from what you've played?
No.
No, me neither.
No.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Right? Because I want to love this game, but
Graphically, it looks nice.
If they
you know
gave-
that cartoony look.
if they gave me a full campaign,
Yeah.
right, to like just go out on an adventure as this character,
Yeah.
with this control scheme,
Sure.
you know, I feel like, oh, hey, this is what Gollum's gonna be.
Totally different. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like super. I was like, so if there's a good solid single player campaign in this game, I might pay the $30.
Yeah.
But without that,
If it's
I'm like,
just
it just
that.
feels really shallow.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And also, I stand corrected. RoboDeath, Craftwork started in the 70s, actually 75. I didn't realize they started that early. So
I love your attention to detail.
yeah, hey, it's
Only the
important.
important things,
Exactly.
right? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we should probably continue.
Oh, and Pepe Bot just got his PSVR also. So
Nice.
this is his family.
Congratulations.
Wow, that was quick. He
Yeah.
did really just run to the store and get it.
I think it was somebody else,
Yeah, it's a different guy.
but still very cool.
Unless, I mean, maybe he lives above the store or something.
That's awesome.
Who knows what's going on? Or maybe Amazon just delivered it,
Maybe.
right? There's going to be Amazon Spain, right?
Oh yeah,
How could there not be?
No.
Right.
and
Amazon Russia.
It is next to his house.
Amazon China. Oh, it is. It was him. Oh, be fucking goddamned.
That's really cool. Okay,
Des, are you ready?
I am ready.
Hold on, I'm not.
Okay, then get ready.
There it is. On your mark. Get set. Please work. Go. Yes.
So yeah, we've kind of already talked about the 2 big games I've played this week, and that's In Death and Beat Saber. I got a kind of a pre-release copy of In Death, so I've been spending a lot of time on that. But and as fun as that was, dude, whenever I'm not playing anything now, it's Beat Saber.
yeah.
It's just taken over. And I just I mentioned it, but I played Angel Vision. Like honestly, so I set an alarm when I'm playing games because I get too wrapped up in the game, I lose track of time. It's like, oh, I gotta make sure I make it on time to the recording. I can't get wrapped up. And Angel Vision started, and my alarm went off. I'm like, it'll be fine. I mean, I'll have. Dude, this song is like 5 minutes long. It's ridiculous, and it's one of the. I think it's a PSVR exclusive, and it only has hard and expert mode.
I saw it, yeah.
And by the time I was done, I was just like barely hanging on by the skin of my teeth. Kept on making errors, like just enough to bring it back up. This game is a workout, man. When you get to the higher levels, you've just because especially if you want to get the full points, you have to do the full swing of the arms. You can't just kind of tap at it.
Yeah.
So man, my triceps are like killing me. I have no idea. But yeah, so those are it's kind of we have talked about it all episode, but In Death and Beat Saber. you're going to be super happy with either of those. Should on both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't mind me taking
Yeah.
your 7 seconds
take it.
away from you, it's kind of crazy that in just the last few weeks, you know, with In Death and in Beat Saber, and I think our next top 20 list is going to be radically different.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be games that all came out in like last month.
Right, and to be fair, Astrobot came out a week after
Yeah.
our last top 20 list.
Yeah.
So like, I guess the top 10 is going to look radically different.
I will top. Oh wait, he sends. I will top your scores in Beat Saber. Des, I love Angel Voices. I'm working up to expert. Yeah, I did actually. Honestly, that was one of the reasons I spent so much time on it this morning. I was like, you know what? Before we film, I'm just gonna crank out and beat some of you guys. So if you're friends with me on PlayStation, go look at the leaderboards.
So
Except for Joe Monahan.
head roadie, god damn it. So that's okay. So where are you at in terms of difficulty? Maybe I missed it. I can do hard on
Yep.
pretty much every song. I struggle through some of them,
Yeah.
but I can actually complete them without too much of an issue.
Yeah.
Expert just seems to be this next level where
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if
Yeah.
I can complete anything yet.
No, hard. I mean, like I'm at the point where I'm still like, because I like to kind of go through the songs like one at a time, like get as good as I can at the song, then move to the next one.
Yeah.
So most of the songs I can definitely like first time through normal, no question.
Oh yeah.
First time through hard, I can make it through. Expert, I think the expert ones you just have to know the patterns. Like,
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, because
Like
it's
over
just
and over and over.
yeah, you just have to play it over and over so it
The
becomes
patterns
muscle
aren't
memory.
randomized though.
No.
Each time you play it, it
No.
will be the same.
It's the same,
Okay.
and that's really important.
And I think that's why why we put so much of an emphasis on why we don't care so much about the PC songs that weren't created by the developers.
Yeah.
Because there's been obviously so much love created. Like the patterns we said in our review discussion. It seems like they want you to succeed,
Right.
even when there's like a whole line of like, holy crap, I don't know what to do. Like once you have that pattern kind of down, like it's just a fucking nice
Yeah.
choreographed dance.
Flows
Like,
and-
you're like hitting 5 blocks and just
Right.
doing this. It's insanity.
Yeah, there's a lot of thought and care put behind the placement of the blocks.
Yeah.
You know, it's because you like eventually they do throw some speed bumps every once in a while just to mess with you to make it harder. But it is like, oh, I made a downswing here, and if I just continue that motion, oh, there it is, and there it
Yeah.
is, and there.
You should be able to draw a pretty good line from block to block.
I see.
Yeah.
and some I can't speak for the mods. Maybe the mod community is spending that much time, but
I'm betting some of them are amazing.
yeah,
Probably, right?
Yeah.
What
What's that-
setting did you have it on when you played it? What was I playing when I played it? What setting?
I have no
the
idea.
drunk gamer one hand mode. You are a mad person. That it's their favorite part of the game. One hand is insane.
One hand mode is insane, and
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this, but there was somebody posted in our review discussion because we had the conversation about the guy's girlfriend who only
Yeah, the
has one
accessibility.
hand,
Yeah.
and so she really wanted to be able to play Beat Saber, but she couldn't,
Yeah.
because she only has one hand, and one-handed mode is only expert levels. So and
Only
it's
one color,
yeah.
and it must be like all over
It's
the place.
nonstop. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and so whoever was, I apologize for not knowing who you are off the top of my head, but commented there's a video and it shows this is a pretty common thing, the Darth Maul mod.
Yeah.
You tape 2 move controllers back to back,
Oh right, and
right? And so if you have one hand, you can play on easy mode.
yeah. Okay.
Like that's I'm having a huge
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul, yeah.
So and then, so like that is, and I was like that is, and there's a video out there. We'll maybe show it next week. But how cool is that? It's like I kind of want to do that. I just don't want all the tape residue on my move controllers.
Yeah, right?
Right.
And at that price point, you're not going to buy an extra pair just to try it.
No.
Nick Milo, honestly, if you try expert on Beat Saber, your brain just starts to figure it out. Maybe your brain. It's
No,
not as
but-
much knowing the patterns. Playing practice mode does help though.
I think I think my biggest issue is that I don't get to just play Beat Saber.
Yeah.
It's like Beat Saber came out, I was like, great, and I played it for 6 hours straight. I did a review, and boom, suddenly I had like 7 other games to play. And I was like, crap, I can't get back to Beat Saber as much as I want to.
Yeah.
The rest of you don't have an excuse. If you're not all beating expert right now, then it's on you.
No, that's madness.
No.
Although you could do the slow modifier, right? The slow song modifier.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You could. And there's still a discussion on whether the modifiers are keeping people from posting on leaderboards or not.
Yeah.
If anyone knows for certain, we don't actually have any inside information on this. Modifiers can.
Put the tape on backwards. That will help.
I don't think that's gonna work at all. All right, I guess I'm up, Asia.
And a lot of one-handed comments, so you can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on, that's T-ball, guys.
Mike Seller used to say that's the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
All right. On your mark, get set, go. Oh shit! No, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Let's talk about. I want to talk about In Death because I didn't know what to expect from In Death, and I will say here's it's click turning only. First of all, let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
You can tell it wasn't designed with full locomotion in mind. You know.
No, it's very much so. It's teleportation is the game mechanic.
It is the game mechanic, and I venture to say you're not going to get the full experience, just like Doom VFR, until you master the teleportation mechanic. Yep. I think you even said in your review that one of the cool things about this game is the whole, like, it's kind of like distract and then attack. Right, so it's like the monster lunges at you. You jump behind him. You do the immediate quick turn so that you're facing 180 degrees the other direction. Suddenly you're behind the monster who's still attacking you over there. Boom. Well, that's a sword.
Yeah.
Boom. That's a crossbow.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And that's how it goes. By the way, if you're still playing Doom VFR with a DualShock 4, pick up those move controllers, man. Yeah. Learn that game. It's so difficult to learn, but it's so good with the move controllers. But yeah, that's what In Death felt like. I was like, okay, this is cool. And then I started using the teleportation more, the shard that you just throw and boom, it just shoots you. I was like, this feels good. It feels really good. I do think there's some tracking issues with the move controllers that I haven't quite gotten over, and which is why I sort of defaulted to the DualShock 4. Yeah. But man, this is a game that you should not miss, especially with the PlayStation Plus sale. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a definite should be.
Yeah. No, definitely. And that's the thing, too. Like, the first time you use a teleportation arrow, there's a lag. It takes a while for each... Like, that's stupid because, you're used to instant teleport. But that's not a mistake. That's a game mechanic. That's the idea. So you can fire that, take out this guy, and then you're behind the other one.
Yeah.
So it's really... It was an intentional part of the game, and it's brilliant.
All right. Guys, we got how much time you got?
I have 8 minutes.
8 minutes, perfect. I don't think we're not going to go much beyond that. So let's tackle a couple news stories here. First and foremost, let's really, really hope that this is finally.
Joshua Levy, you don't consider Beat Saber a great game? Have you played it? End of discussion.
All right. I mean, everyone's different too.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not going to say like, oh, just you didn't play it if you don't think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people played it and they were like, this just isn't for me.
It's
hard to imagine, but I'm sure they're out there.
Those are two different things. It's not for me. Yes, it's not a good game. It's not the same as it's not for me. Like Resident Evil 7. Yeah. It's not for me. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Beat Saber. Maybe it's not for you. It's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
bad ones when you play them. Yeah. Like your one you try getting a refund on.
Yeah.
Boxing.
Boxing Apocalypse. Yeah.
Boxing. Joshua. Well, we do, buddy. Oh, it was he the one that commented and didn't like it?
I don't think you're real good at this whole
reading thing.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about some news that's going on right now. For the first time today, I think we finally need this trailer. There it is. Finally, Honor and Duty 2. This is Honor and Duty.
Spoilers, I guess all episode.
Honor and Duty D-Day is going back into beta this Friday.
Oh,
so open beta. It's going to be, I think, till Tuesday. Said Sir Reggie, and
he's Sir now.
We're going to call him whatever we want to call him. But he's saying that it's they've done a lot of work with listening to the community, giving us what we want. He actually said they're going to take away the Battle Royale mode because a lot of people weren't enjoying the way it played, or having issues with it. So they're taking that away, going to do some fine-tuning, but apparently they bring a lot of new modes into the beta.
Cool. Nice.
So something to look forward to. Honor and Duty D-Day is awesome, and you get to hear my voice yell at you, which is really strange. People have been saying, I think it was the Drunk Gamer did a stream and was like actually responding to me going, yeah, Brian, I know Brian. So
that's awesome.
One quick thing, a Hobbit Game Cat. He stated
a Hobbit Game Cat. It's come from the Hobbit himself.
Well, I didn't know. Well, it's two B's for Hobbit.
Yeah, I know, but he was drunk.
Who else can't justify buying a VR game this close to Christmas, or is it just me?
Yeah,
I agree. But some of them, these sales are so crazy, you almost can't not buy it.
Yeah, for sure.
Even in the console, say you don't have one, now is the time because it's so cheap with these deals. But maybe after Christmas,
do what I do. Buy it. Well, if you have kids, buy it for your kids and say, "Oh, this is your present." we are getting a Switch in my household.
Do they know that?
I'd like to.
I didn't watch this.
Everyone who watches this knows that.
Everyone who watches this is in this room.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Yeah.
I neither of my kids are allowed to watch this.
Good. No,
No,
very
good.
smart
Yeah.
move
Just
for
to
so
show
many reasons.
Jeremy's not on.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it depends on the type of person you are. It depends on your responsibilities in life.
Yeah.
I have very few responsibilities outside of this channel, and like my parents, my brother, my whole family understands that this comes first.
Yeah.
And we don't do a whole lot of present exchanging anyway. Like we years ago, we were like, presents are for the kids.
Yeah.
My coffee. Presents are
almost
for the
need a
kids.
new laptop.
Let's not stress each other out and like have to worry about what we need to buy each other and spend a lot of money on, and
Yeah.
and then we have to return things we don't want.
Yeah.
I'm like, why add to the stress? Like so I told everybody years ago, I was like, for Christmas, from you and from me, all I want is a hug. And so every year we all Merry Christmas hug, and that is the gift.
Oh,
And that's it.
I was gonna say snorgy, but I was gonna say family orgy. No, that didn't work.
4G?
No.
Forge. You know what that.
Moving on.
No.
That's a whole different type of porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I still buy every game that comes my way or every game that we don't get from developers because A, the channel is important, but B, I don't have a lot of money to have to spend on Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, as a PS4 newbie, can I buy more memory?
Like a bigger hard drive?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, can I just add it on, or do I have
External.
to replace the one I have?
They have external
You can do either.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
but that's going to use up a USB port.
you can replace the one you have.
Okay.
Yeah, we can totally talk about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
This is getting crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Finally, the last news story of the week is also so. Guys, play Honor and Duty D-Day in the beta when it comes out this weekend. Apparently, the full release is coming mid-December.
Really?
Wow.
So it's almost
Soon.
close. So make sure you check it out. It's not going to be very
Weeks.
expensive. I think it's $10 for the multiplayer and $5 for the single player. I don't know if he's decided to split that up or if it's all going to be $15 for the whole package. But man, check it out so you know if you like it or not. And then
Orgies are not great gifts from experience, Mac55 said.
well, some people know better than others. And then the final news story of the week comes to us from Vertigo Games. Finally, Dr. Shriver gets his wish. We're going to talk about
Hey,
Hope you stuck around this whole time.
probably
hey
not
J Meow
He's
You're
here.
probably doing something important like surgery and.
anesthesia.
Well, yeah, but he's
Anesthesia.
there for the surgery.
Anesthesia. Why can't I pronounce that either?
putting somebody to
This is
sleep.
from Vertigo Games. It's a Sky World. It's a strategy game of some kind here.
I do like strategy games.
I mean, and this looks so. Everyone's been
I
talking
do
about.
like strategy too.
Everyone's been asking me to review Dark Eclipse, which is like a MOBA strategy, and then there's what other strategy games have we played? Yeah, I mean, I guess is Castle Storm strategy? I guess that's a bit strategy.
No More Heroes? Is that?
Yeah. Or is it No Heroes Allowed?
No Heroes
No
Allowed.
Heroes
Yeah,
Allowed.
no More Heroes was the
The Wii.
the Grasshopper game, right?
Yeah.
Or the Suda 51
Suda
game.
51.
But this looks. I gotta say, this looks like quality, man.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, they put some graphic work into it, no question. I mean, it's no Mervils.
But what is really? What is? I saw Mervils
But
on sale.
I see
hope everyone
hex
bought it.
tiles. I see cards. I see this is I don't know. This is my jam.
There's
Yeah, it
something
looks
very
pretty
cool
decent.
about like, especially when I was playing No Heroes Allowed. When you're like hovering over that table and like seeing all the characters running around and stuff, like it adds a dimension to strategy that like I don't really care about in any other format.
I used to love the RTS games,
Yeah.
and PC ones, Rise of Nations, the good ones, Age of Empires, the
of
Settlers.
Empires.
I liked Settlers. That was good.
Yeah.
Spellforce, we discussed that way back when, probably 3 years back on this show. Spellforce was that one you could zoom into like third-person perspective and zoom
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Let me
We
give
had
you
a
guys the
couple of
press release that just came in this morning about Skyworld.
This
World.
one blows me away. This is from this Arizona Sunshine folks.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also Wolfdog Interactive, so I'm going to say that that Vertigo. I'd be curious to see. I'd be curious to see who developed how much. Skyward combines classic turn-based strategy gameplay, deck building, interesting,
Yep.
and fast-paced real-time battles and unique strategy blend fully reimagined for VR. Build your realm, command 16 unique units, including knights, snipers. Apparently, less is in the game.
Yep.
Catapults and even dragons. I like dragons.
Actually,
And directly manipulate battles to turn the tide, even when you find yourself in a tough spot. I think I said that
yeah,
wrong.
like card building games are kind of all the rage in like your high end board games now.
Yeah.
So it's not just like you get your cards. You actually have to build a deck as you play.
compete online in 1v1 matches across a range of skirmish maps, which is cool because that was my favorite part of Chorix. You know, when you actually saw another person on the other side being like, haha, I'm putting troops down. Good luck, guy. And I was like, that's cool, man. That's real cool.
Now, is that turn-based? Do you know? Build your population, buildings, and resources turn by turn. So turn-based 1v1.
There's going to be some kind of active time. Is that still a thing? That was a Final Fantasy VII term, active time battles.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that still a term people use? I have no idea. All right, guys, that's going to pretty much do it. I think we gotta get out of here. We got a lot to do. Jeremy and I have to film a litter box for the Patreon supporters. Remember, $1 a month, guys. That's cheaper than this cup of coffee by a third. That's an expensive cup of coffee. There's an espresso shot in it. Yeah. So litterbox.com. No, patreon.com/withoutparole.
Games?
Sorry. I was reading Alessa's
Thank you,
comment.
substitute, Jeremy.
Yay.
I did it.
$1 more a month. We really appreciate every single Patreon supporter. We love you all. Also, change your name to GameCat and then tell us #GameCat in the comments.
Just GameCat.
And we will get... What?
Just everyone change your name to GameCat.
That would be phenomenal, right?
That'd be chaos.
No, we love seeing all the support that way. That is the coolest way you can show your support of the channel, along with money. And also make sure you send your viewer takeover introduction to withoutparole@gmail.com. And who knows, man? Maybe you'll introduce a viewer takeover one of these days.
That'd be awesome.
I heard a holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't dawn on me, but Madman has a 6 terabyte external hard drive. That's fucking nuts.
Dude, I just delete games
I delete
constantly.
shit except like Grand Theft 5. Even though I haven't played it in a very long time, I won't uninstall it because if I ever wanted to play that randomly again, forget it.
Oh, that's what I...
You know?
That's the thing. Like, I get all the VR games and I have people over. Like, oh, you'd love to try... Oh, no. I deleted it. Yeah.
But it's quick to download them again.
Maybe
Certain VR... sorry.
Anyways.
Wait, who gave us this donation before we sign off?
Rollygon!
Oh,
thanks,
man,
Rollygon.
Coming in.
Rollygon, we almost signed off. Thank you so much for your donation.
I download pretty fast.
I think we've said everything we're going to say this week.
Yep.
We love you all.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.